Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining. My name's Lisa B. Today we're going to do a lovely easy-going Pilates and stretch-based routine for lower back pain. So all you need is a band if you've got one. I've got my dressing gown cord because sometimes you don't have these bands at home, so use anything that you can loop around your foot to do a stretch. So let's come onto the mat. So we're going to build some glute strength. If you've got weak glutes, i.e. a weak bottom, that's really not great for the lower back. You're putting a lot of strain on the lower back. So take an inhale, exhale tummy muscles in, and then all you're going to do is tilt your pelvis back, lift the bottom. Let's go for one, roll the back down. So articulate the spine, keep squeezing the bottom up and down. Peel the back off the mat and peel back down. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. So I'm not putting any intervals in today. There's no timer going on. I'm not going to make you do anything crazy. Let's just keep this nice and easy going. Let's go for 2 more of these. And then hold up, bring your right leg into tabletop, keep the height in the pelvis, and down. Left leg into tabletop, and down. Then we're going to pulse the bottom up and down 20 times. 1, 2, stay high, tiny little movements here. Really squeeze the bottom. Keep the height in the pelvis. So let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg into tabletop. And down. Left leg into tabletop. And down. 20 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay high. Really squeeze the bottom. Oh, I spoke in kind of rhythm with the pulsing then. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Right leg into tabletop. And down, 20 little pulses. So I'll say this was pretty easy going, but actually my glutes are really firing up. I can really feel them working. I don't like to make it too easy. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the spine down. Bottom goes down. Bring the knees in. Have a little rock from side to side if that feels good. And then bring the feet back onto the mat. Take your arms away from you. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Cross your right leg over your left. Try and have no gap between the legs. Let the knees fall to the left and then look to the right. Try and keep both shoulders down. Just enjoy this stretch. Come back to center. Change the legs. Knees to the right. Look to the left. Coming back to centre, uncross the legs. Let's just do some fairly easy core strength work. So take an inhale, exhale tummy muscles in, left leg into tabletop, right leg into tabletop. Now float your arms up towards the ceiling, relax your shoulders down onto the mat. So dead bug, inhale to straighten the left leg, right arm goes behind you, exhale in, inhale lengthen. Exhale and really point the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. Only one arm and one leg moving at a time. Keep that lower back into the mat. Let's go for 5 more. Really point the toes, stretch away with the legs. So try and get that leg as long as you can. Imagine energy flowing from the tips of the fingers right out to the toes. Let's go for 3 more. And then bring the knees into the chest. Again, just have a little rock from side to side. Let's go into a happy baby. So grab the soles of the feet. Feet parallel to the ceiling, knees wider than the ribs. Just hold here, relax if you can relax. It's not one of our most relaxing positions, but it's a nice little stretch. And then bring the feet back to the mat. Let's go into single leg stretch. So take an inhale. Exhale, tummy muscles in. left leg into tabletop, right leg into tabletop. Pull that belly button in, hands onto your hamstrings. Lift your head and shoulders, look towards your thighs. Bring the right knee in, 2 pulses. Stretch that left leg away. 1, 2, change over. 1, 2. Try not to let the pelvis move. Really exhale. 1, 2. Really pull that tummy muscles in. Point that toe. Keep the shoulders off the mat. 4 more. Last one. And then bring the legs in, drop the head, take a moment, maybe move the head from side to side, loosen up that neck. Bring the legs back into tabletop, lift your head and shoulders. Going into the 100, feet can be on the mat to modify, so pulse the arms. Inhale for 5 breaths. And exhale for 5 breaths. Point those toes and pull the belly in. Let's go for 5 more breaths here. Two more breaths. And relax down. Place the feet onto the mat. So single leg glute bridges, so you can either cross the ankle over to put it on the thigh or take your leg up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to flex this foot, get a little bit of a calf stretch, push the left foot into the mat. We're going to lift 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bottom down. Let's change sides. Left leg up, flex the foot, or it can be here. And lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bottom down and down. Let's stretch out the glutes. So cross your right ankle onto that left thigh. Lift that left foot, reach up, grab your shin and pull it in. We're going to take 5 breaths here. So you should be feeling this probably on the right hip and the right glute. Just try and tell that side to relax. Just sort of feel what happens when you relax that side of the body. Couple more breaths. And let's change over. So I've got lots of workouts on my channels. This one is really good for, as I say, that lower back pain, bringing some strength. Really great for beginners. I have lots of intermediate, advanced, lots of stretch videos. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me have your thoughts, comment. Let me know where you're watching the video from. And I take requests, people. Send me a request. I would love a request on a body part that you'd really like to work on. Whether it's getting more flexible or strengthening that part, please get in touch, roll up. Let's go for the saw because it is such a good back, hamstring. So hamstring stretching the mat is so important. So I'm going to face slightly to the side. So bring the arms out, relax your shoulders. So sit in nice long spine. Take an inhale. Twist over, little baby toe goes by the, little baby finger goes by the opposite toe. 2 pulses down, 1, 2, really straighten those legs. Inhale, center, exhale over. Inhale, long spine. Exhale over, 1, 2, really flex those feet. Inhale. Inhale. Last one. And come to center. Then you can use the band if you're really struggling to get some flexibility into your hamstrings. I'm going to take the legs out to the side and we're going to fold down. So that band can be around the foot, or you can grab the toes if you're okay to grab the toes. Folding down, stretching out the hamstring and the inner thigh. Keep the back nice and long. Keep the chin away from the chest. Come back up, you can place the band around the other foot, or you can stay here or grab the toes. It's so nice to do a little easy going session. Stretching is so important. So many people don't stretch or don't make time, or just stretch so quickly, spending just a couple of minutes stretching. Trying to spend a lot longer on your stretches will really benefit. If you're more flexible, you're less prone to injury. So let's do some roll backs. Place the feet on the mat. Drop your shoulders, arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, belly in, roll back, gaze down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Imagine there's a piece of string pulling your chest up. Inhale. Exhale, back. And coming up, inhale. Exhale, back. And coming up, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, back. And 1 more. Exhale, back. Straighten those legs, lift the arms, inhale, exhale forward, grab the toes, or again you can use the band and you can keep the spine a little bit longer. You can pull the toes back towards you, so getting a calf stretch, or grab the toes if you can reach them. Just breathe in, feel this nice stretch all the way up the back of the leg, keep the spine nice and long. And then let's add a twist, because the twists are so good for the spine. So bring your right heel in towards you, take that right hand behind you, left arm up and over, and twist. And again, just holding this, try and twist throughout the whole spine. Imagine rolling that right shoulder back and open. And then let's do the other side. I'm just swapping around so I can see. So left heel in, right leg out, left arm behind you, right arm up and over. I'm in one of those kind moods, like kindness to the body is really important. We don't have to go crazy all the time. It's good to work hard, it's good to work up a little bit of a sweat and feel that burn in the abs, but sometimes it's just good to have a stretch. Come back to center, and then we're going to do some clams. So let's lie down, another great move. So come down, you can rest your head or you can lie all the way down. So bring your knees in front of you, stack the knees, stack the hips. Your shins, you want them parallel to the edge of the mat. Ankles together, just open that top knee. Let's go for 10. Keep the belly in, 9. 8, so we're really working into that glute strength again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg for 10, 9. Keep a nice straight line between your ankle and your knee. Let's go for 6, 5. Should really feel the bottom working now. 4, 3. Don't let your pelvis rock back. 2, 1. Other side. So just 20 reps in total. Lying down, pull the tummy muscles in, get the shins parallel to the edge of the mat, open for 10, 9, don't let the pelvis rock back, you can put your hand here on the bottom, don't let your hips roll, keep the tummy muscles in, 4, 3, 2, 1, then lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep pulling the belly button in, don't worry if you keep forgetting about it, that's what I'm here for 3, 2, 1, and then let's lie on the back. We're going to stretch out those hamstrings. So this is where the band is useful, around the foot, straighten it up towards the ceiling, straighten your other leg if that feels good. Now really flex this foot. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here, so you can draw the leg towards you if it's nice and straight. This is my weak spot, by the way. This is, I know I should stretch my hamstrings more, but they have got a lot better over time. Nothing worse than crampy hamstrings. It's not funny, it's got no comedy value. Not when you're doing a workout and you have to stop. So push through that back of the knee, try and really straighten the leg, don't force it, but just go wherever you can with this. Let's change over. Other leg can be bent. Really flex the foot, draw it back towards you. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Nice easy breath. And then come out of that. And then legs into tabletop. Let the legs fall over to the right. Look to the left. Should have felt a really nice back stretch. Pull the core in, knees up and over to the other side. Knees to the left, look to the right. So you're trying to keep them in that tabletop position. Get them to the floor if you can. Keeping the shoulders down. You might get a few little back clicks there. Come back to centre. Let's roll up. Let's do a little cat-cow. Just to finish. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale as you push the spine up. Drop the head, tuck your pelvis. Lower the belly, chest through, head up. One more each way. Really articulate the spine. So really curve the spine. This is great for the back. Come to neutral spine. Come around to seated. Oh, thank you. I know that's not my usual style. I know I usually work you a little bit harder, but let's just have a little treat. You know, life is short, so I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe. It helps me to keep the channel going. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me.